Raw's trash.
Glorious. No, I won't give in. I won't give in till I'm victorious. And I will defend.
Monday Night Raw made me physically ill. And got me breaking out. Look at my fucking face. Look at this shit. Monday Night Raw has me breaking out and ill. Like, I feel like shit. My fucking stomach is killing me. I've been drinking water all day. I'm scared to fucking eat anything. Because I don't know if I'll be able to keep it down. I'm just drinking water all fucking day. And I don't know. I'm blaming my Monday Night Raw. I was fine before 8 o'clock yesterday. I was fucking fine. But this show is just so bad. It's just so fucking bad. I'm not gonna give you a 50-minute Raw review. That's JD's thing. I'm not gonna do it. But what I will do is my best to go through the show in a way that isn't. Usually I just say fuck the show, but I'm gonna try to look at some points that was good. Try to bring out some positives more than usual, because it's getting tiring just coming on here saying that the show sucks. Even though I started the video off by saying the show sucks. But let's get to it. Show started off with a Superfly graphic. Jimmy Superfly Snuka, who passed away yesterday. Not yesterday, Sunday. That's all I'm gonna say about that. We all know the thing with the murder trial. He wasn't convicted of it. We don't know. We'll never know now if he actually truly did do it. But if he did, I feel terribly sorry for the persons who he killed. Family. I feel so sorry for their family, because this man did a heinous act, and he is being treated like a hero on national TV. And it was never convicted of. He never was punished for what he did, if he did do it. Nobody knows if he did or not, but yeah. That's all I'm gonna say about that. They made an MOK video package. They do this every year, so it's not nothing special, not nothing any different from any other year they do this. Nice to see a nice touch for WWE. Starting to show off with that. I'm gonna make one point about the show before I get into everything else. We did not see any authority figures tonight at all. No Mick Foley, no Stephanie McMahon, the whole show. So that is a positive for the show already. Because you don't need to see them. Like, what's the point of me having 4 Stephanie McMahon segments and 3 Mick Foley segments? Like, it's not, I'm not watching the show for the authority figure. I'm not watching the show saying I wonder what Stephanie McMahon and Mick Foley gonna do. I'm watching it for the wrestling. I'm not looking for authority figures. So we'll leave this over here out the way. Yeah. Let me drink some water really fast. Let's get into it. Show started off, Roman Reigns. Okay promo by Roman. He goes, being a member of the Shield, I can't be the one to complain about the numbers not being in my favor. Then he goes, the fuck did he say after that? Oh, I'm not, Kevin Owens gonna be one complaining when I win the when I win a Universal title and main event WrestleMania for the 3rd year in a row. You could see the arrogance. That's, it's like Roman's arrogant and cocky, and you see it at some points, and that's where I see he could flourish as a heel, because he could be the cocky big heel. He can be that. But he gets more heat than all the heels in WWE besides maybe The Miz. Every other heel in WWE doesn't really get booed. I don't know. Anyway, Paul Heyman interrupts, says, "My client Brock Lesnar is here tonight, and the Royal Rumble he will eat, sleep, eliminate, repeat." Gets in the ring. I'm just an advocate. Something about, and Roman goes, "Well, he's not here with you now." And he starts walking towards him. The Y2KO comes out. The new United States champion, Chris Jericho, and the current reigning, defending, and longest reigning WWE Universal Champion, Kevin Owens, with him. I love when he says that, 'cause it's so funny. It's so funny to me that he says that, because I don't know if Finn Balor held it for a day. You know, it's just funny to me that he says that. Kevin Owens said, not Kevin Owens. See, Monday Night Raw disease. It does it. It makes you break out, it makes your stomach feel queasy, and it makes you tired. That's what Monday Night Raw does. When I was doing NXT and 205 Live reviews, I wasn't yawning like this. 6 minutes to review, I'm already yawning. See? It's different. Chris says he's going to win a Royal Rumble match, and then he's going to go on to main event WrestleMania fighting Kevin Owens, and then whoever wins, they're still Universal Champion. Kevin Owens says, "I'm going to win the Royal Rumble and win at WrestleMania and retain my title no matter who I face." And Chris kind of just, you know, that's that little dissension between those two, you know, that little bit right there. Still teasing it. Seth comes out and says, "I wasn't here last year. I missed WrestleMania last year, so why not main event this year? Blah blah blah. I went around, blah blah blah." Strowman comes out, kind of just stands there, gets into. Then Brock comes out. Nice big pop for Brock. Kind of stands there, bounces around. Sami Zayn comes out of fucking nowhere and jumps on Strowman's back, and then a brawl ensues. Everybody's fighting. Superman punch to Strowman, high knee right to the chin, or to the side of the head to Strowman from Seth, and then Helluva kick to Strowman. He goes out the ring. Then Suplex City and fucking ensues, and Brock suplexes everybody. Strowman gets onto the apron, and him and Brock lock eyes, and they're standing face to face. Yes, chance, because you know, two badasses. You know, Brock Lesnar is one of the fucking biggest ass kickers on planet Earth. He's a fucking UFC fighter, and Strowman's like 6'8", 380 pounds or some shit. You know, that's the larger than life, holy shit, type of thing. You know, we got that teased. We got Roman and Strowman teased as well. And Brock and Reigns, they faced off in the ring a little bit. Reigns Superman punched Brock. Brock gets up, F5 Roman. That's how that segment ended. Enzo and Cass versus Rusev and Jinder Mahal. Vain Man, fucking wellness policy violation. He's a walking wellness policy violation. If he is clean, he looks awful. He looks absolutely fucking terrible. I can't imagine the way that he's clean. Like, maybe in his contract when he came back, he negotiated something where he doesn't have to get tested or something, because there's no way that he's clean. He looks awful. Enzo and Cass went with the bada boom shakalaka. There we go. That's that. Aria Davari tapped out Lince Dorado while Jack Gallagher was on commentary, as they have the I Forfeit match tonight on 205 Live, if anybody actually stays up and watches it. I'm not reviewing it anymore. I'm not live tweeting it anymore, so I probably won't, but they're not really doing much with the cruiserweights. Besides Neville, the rest of them kind of boring. But Cedric Alexander, the Cedric and Noam Dar feud. I actually like this Gallagher and Davari feud, but there's a whole presentation of it. The crowd isn't really alive for it. It's kind of just bland, I feel like it would do a lot better if they taped it when they taped NXT. If they did it like that in front of that full sale crowd will love. But whatever. What was next? Nia. There was footage from Nia Jax. We probably saw this before the show on Facebook and Twitter, but Nia Jax attacked Sasha Banks before Raw even got on air. Sasha was working out her injured knee, going through a little test to see how it was doing, running the doctor and stuff like that. And Nia just blindsided her and did a leg drop right onto her leg. For some reason, Nia was in her wrestling gear at like 5 o'clock in the afternoon, 3 hours before Monday Night Raw comes on. For some reason, she's in her wrestling gear. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Nia blindsided her, attacked Sasha. Maybe Sasha legitimately hurt as I did that. I don't know. But yeah. Then we had probably my favorite match of the night, the Club versus Sheamus and Cesaro. Well, I can't say that because of that bullshit finish they had. If they would have had this a clean finish, it would have been probably my favorite match of the night. But Sheamus and Cesaro work well. We already know the chemistry that Gallows and Anderson have. We all know about that. The Club. Well, Sheamus was going crazy in the ring. We'll go towards the end of the match. Skip all the other shit. It was a good match. If you're one of the people that watches the show on Hulu or something like that, watching that match it was a good match. Got some "This is awesome" chants. It was a good match. Much better than the Daivari and Into the Dorado match. That wasn't good. Sheamus was just going crazy, beating up members of the Club and blah 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 blah. Beating up Gallows and Anderson, they're not members of the Club, they're a tag team now, so whatever. And Sheamus, the referee grabs Sheamus to pull him off him. He hits the ref. Then Gallows and Anderson deposit Sheamus out to the outside. Quickly throw him out. Get Cesaro up for the Magic. Cesaro up for the Magic Killer. Hit the Magic Killer. Referee's down. Another referee comes in the ring. 1, 2, 3. Club wins. They're champs for all of 5 seconds. The other referee gets up and overrules the other referee and say that the Club wins by DQ. Then the Club beats up Sheamus, hits him with the Magic Killer. That's how that ended. So they're still not putting these fucking championships on Gallows and Anderson for whatever reason. I don't know why. Enzo and Cass and Gallows and Anderson should have already had tag team title reigns. I guess you're saving Enzo and Cass's title victory for WrestleMania. But if I'm WWE, I'm going into WrestleMania with the Club as the tag team champs. That's me. They're the best tag team probably on Monday Night Raw. They're probably the best tag team on Monday Night Raw. I can't really say they're the best in the company because American Alpha is probably, a lot of people say is not American Alpha. The Revival was the best tag team in the world to a lot of people. I say the Young Bucks, but that's not a here nor there. But the Club is a very good tag team, probably second or third best in WWE, and they should be treated like it. They haven't been treated like it. They should be tag team champs right now, honestly. But hasn't happened yet for whatever reason. We had Jimmy Snuka video package. I spoke on that at the beginning. Not gonna speak on it now. We get Rick Swann versus Tony Nese. Heel Neville attacks Swann before the match. Swann fights back. Then Nese blindsides. Swann gets his hits in. Neville pulls him off him. Says, "Hold on, I got him. Let me get him. Hold on." So Nese goes around him. Starts beating up Swann again. Neville throws him out the ring and super kicks Swann in the head. And then, yeah, we go to commercial. He comes back and says that he is the king of the cruiserweights. He's been. A lot of people didn't know that Neville could talk. They didn't know he cut promos. He's getting a chance to do that now. They're doing something with him, and I'm glad they are because Neville's very talented. Very, very talented. He's one of the most underutilized guys on the main roster up until this point, and I'm glad they're doing something with him. It's a shame he got hurt before WrestleMania last year, because I think that would have been probably pretty much not really coming out party for him. Maybe so. Because he would have been absolutely insane in that ladder match. It would have been crazy what he was doing in that ladder match. But yeah. New Day bullshit. They tease a little dissension. Of one of us, it's every man for himself. Foe versus foe, friend versus friend. Y'all stare at each other. So if one of us wins, all of us win. Blah, 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 whatever. Titus O'Neil comes out, says if I beat one of you, I get your Royal Rumble spot. He faced Big E. Do you really think he was gonna beat Big E? Big E win. Big E Nick. Charlotte bullshit. She starts getting on Bayley for being a fan. Bayley comes out and cuts a very passionate promo. I like the promo that Bayley cut before she gets into fucking nursery rhymes. It's like WWE will take a step forward and take a step back. You know, they could have just had it stop with Bayley saying, "I'm damn proud of being a fan. I'm damn proud of being who I am and fighting so hard to be here." Blah blah blah, shit like that. You know, she could. Hey, you don't have to be fucking nursery rhymes and shit. It's fucking stupid. You know, it's fucking dumb. Then we get Cedric Alexander versus Brian Kendrick. Decent match. Cedric Alexander almost killed. Maybe not killed him, but almost knocked out Brian Kendrick for real. He did some move to the top. I don't know what this move was called. I don't. I'm sorry. But it's like he jumped and like landed on the ropes and spun backwards, and both knees hitting Kendrick right in the back of the head. I thought Kendrick gonna be knocked out for real. Alicia Fox come down, cheering on Cedric. Cedric wins with the lumbar check. That move is so fucking cool. I love that fucking move. It's one of my favorite moves in WWE. One of my favorite moves in wrestling, period. That move, I love it. I really love it. Cedric wins 1, 2, 3. Alicia comes, puts his arms out for a hug. Cedric puts his arms out for a hug, goes right under her arms, and walks out the ring. Alicia flips out backstage on an interviewer. "I don't want to talk about it." It's like, it's so funny when she does that. It's fucking hilarious. We get Kurt Angle's, the official announcement. Well, we already saw it on Twitter, but whatever. On the show, we see Kurt Angle is being inducted, the first inductee into the Hall of Fame this year. I'm glad to see that Kurt is coming home, which means he will be on WWE 2K18. For the gamers like me and people that play the WWE games, little more of a reason to buy WWE 2K18. The big addition that they're gonna have it's gonna feature him, probably be a pre-order guy, because every year it happens. So this year it'll probably be Kurt. Then we get the main event with 6-man tag match. Heels versus faces. Sami Zayn, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns versus Braun Strowman, Chris Jericho, and Kevin Owens. Good match. I enjoyed it. I expected it to be just pandemonium at the end. Everybody hits a finisher. Everybody hits their finisher, and then Roman ends up hitting a Superman punch into a spear to Sammy or some shit. Not Sammy, but Jericho or something. 1, 2, 3. But it ended up being Strowman pinning Sammy. Before that, something I noticed, this is only the second time I've seen this on WWE TV. Strowman had his shoulders to the mat and was getting count for a pin for only the second time I've ever seen. First was Chris Jericho, second is Sami Zayn. So I don't know if anybody's picked up on that. I know I did, because I see things like that. But it's only the second time that I've seen Strowman get his shoulders put to the mat by somebody. It might have happened at live events, but I haven't seen it on WWE at all, besides last year sometime with Chris Jericho. Yeah. After the match, Seth and Roman are... Strowman attacks Sammy after the match, throws him off the fucking apron and shit, and throws him off the side of the stage and shit like that. And it looks like, hold on, this is foggy. This is the Monday Night Raw disease I'm talking about, where you start to forget things too. So it's all part of it. Roman and Seth. Yeah, Roman and Seth. Save Sammy from probably getting fucking demolished by Strowman. Seth attacks him with a chair. Roman follows up with a spear. Then it looks like they're about to powerbomb Strowman through the table. Shield style. Then Chris and Kevin come and save Strowman. They attack Seth and Roman. It looks like Kevin picks up the chair, hits Seth with it, and then hits Roman with. He put everything he had behind that chair shot. Like, he hit him so hard the chair like flew out of his hands. It looked like Roman's body really coiled when he got hit. It looked like he hit him pretty hard with it. Then we had Kevin Owens, for the first time in probably ever, looked strong, looked like a badass, looked like the Kevin Owens that we saw in NXT. He powerbombed Roman Reigns, the great almighty Roman Reigns, to the announce table. And he looked like the guy that we saw in NXT that was sort of like a badass, not like this comic relief bullshit. He looked like, not the pussy heel they try to portray him. That's always the Chris Jericho to help him hide behind Chris's scarf and shit. He looked like a genuine badass. And I enjoyed it. It was nice to see the top champion on Monday Night Raw look fucking strong for once. Without nobody helping him. Without, just him being the badass that we know he is. It was nice to see. That's how the show ended. Kevin Owens standing over Roman Reigns. Next week, Goldberg is on Monday Night Raw. I think Brock is probably going to be there. I would think that Brock's going to be there. I would think the Undertaker's also going to be there. I would think that the show's going to end with the whole big, all 15 men from the Raw side attacking each other. Well, however many's going to be. Probably there's going to be some special entrance. Probably like I think Finn Balor should come back. I wouldn't bet my money on it, but he might be. He was at the UK tournament. He looked fine. He did the whole thing. We raised his arms up, stuff like that. He didn't look like he was favoring his shoulder at all. He wasn't a sling or anything. Triple H should probably be in the Rumble. Just speculating on some special guest entrance, some surprise entrance. We always get that. So it's pretty safe to bet on. We'll know most of the Rumble. We'll know all of it. So, but we'll see. Goldberg is definitely going to make an appearance on Monday Night Raw next week. I hope that Brock does, because I'd like to see if Brock and Goldberg encounter before the Rumble. I think they should be 1 and 2 in the Rumble and just beat the shit out of everybody until we get to it's 8 or 9. Samoa Joe should be in the Royal Rumble. If WWE was smart, they would have Ty Dillinger at number 10 in the Royal Rumble. But you never know with this fucking company, because they never know what the fuck they're doing. That reminds me, we still haven't done a Royal Rumble prediction. We should do a show on that, but whatever. But yeah, back to Monday Night Raw. I went way ahead of myself, but Goldberg making an appearance next week. So we'll see what that brings. The whole thing with Seth Rollins and Triple H. Triple H said he's gonna be on Monday Night Raw, and Seth acknowledged it. That didn't take place. No encounter took place there. I don't know what the fuck they're doing with that. It needs to hurry up and happen. But that's it. Not a good Raw, but wasn't terrible. The show still sucks. The show was not good. I'll give it a fucking 4 out of 10 maybe. It's better than most of the shows I've seen since the brand split, but still not saying much. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll catch you guys next time. Make sure to follow us on Twitter at InternetSmarks1 for all news, rumors, and updates for everything WWE, as well as live tweets for all WWE programming.